Three teams remain in the KFC T20 Big Bash, and anything that has happened before means nothing now. Wet Up and How's That square off in the qualifying final, with a showdown against Nice Gary in the big one up for grabs. Captains are in the middle for the toss. It will be Wet Up to call, and they've won the toss. And they've elected to bat first and put runs on the board in a final. A reminder, you can use any order you want for the final series. Wet Up will be looking to rely on their skipper Matt White, who has scored 19 runs so far in his 2 digs for the competition, and a lot will rest on him to make a big score here in the qualifying final. It's going to be Tom Doy who will open up to Mark Pasterfield in the qualifying final. A spot against Nice Gary in the big one up for grabs. Doy in now. It's a full toss on. It's hit Mark on the leg. He hasn't been able to capitalise, and no run. Doy bowls to Pasterfield again. Oh, and it's gone right through him. It's just missed the leg stump. It's a big swing, and he's missed it by a mile. Pasterfield will face up again. Lucky to still be there. Doy in again. It's short, and it's been pulled on the leg side. It won't go for a boundary. It's impressive fielding there from Matty. It's played on the leg side. It's hit the fence and pulled up. It's a bit of a no-look throw there from Mads. Great stuff. No wicket for 1 after the first over. A good start from Doy. And Matt White has said that's enough and has retired Mark Pasterfield. So it'll be White to face Scott for both of their first balls of the qualifying final. Scott comes into White now. It's 4 and it's just hit straight back at Scott for no run. No wicket for 2 into the second over. A great start from How's That.
Red Bulls again. Mate, no, I'm on the clock.
Oh, got him. A wicket.
Oh, that's a big wicket.
He has got him. You're right, Brad Haddon. Jay Wardner.
White out for a duck in the qualifying final. A huge wicket for How's That as Gavin Merrifield comes to the crease for his first delivery. He plays it. Oh, it's almost trickled back onto the stumps. He'll scoot through for a single, but that was nearly disaster again for Wet Up. Oh, it's just rolled past the leg stump.
Feelings out here. These two are dangerous players.
Beautiful stroke. That's pure class.
1 for 9 into the third over as Doy will continue. It's 4. Oh, it's been smashed out of the park and Gavin is out. Another big wicket for How's That in the qualifying final. 2 for 9 and it all rests on the shoulders of Mark Pasterfield. Doy comes in again. Oh, and he hasn't really played a shot there. I'm not sure what that is. He prods forward. Oh, it's a cheeky little French cut. Madeline Maytom to bowl the last over.
The heat under some pressure.
McCullum advances. There's a cry of catch it, but no one's catching that. That's playing for the Hurricanes.
Oh, that's a bad one. Bad delivery. He's not going to miss out on that.
No, he's not, but...
A big last over from Pasterfield here. 2 for 20 now. Wet Up last ball of the innings and he hasn't been able to make contact. A fantastic last over from Mark Pasterfield has propelled his side to 2 for 20 after their 20 deliveries. Runs on the board in a final are crucial. Will they be able to defend it and move through to the final? If How's That is going to stop that from happening, they'll have to rely on captain Brendan Scott, who is the leading run scorer so far for the competition with 38, and you will think that most of the runs will have to come from him. White to Scott for the first ball of the innings. Bowls, and it's a good delivery across Scott there. And it stayed a little bit low there too. Wet Up were not able to dismiss Scott in their round robin match. They'll have to do so here as he plays on the offside straight to Gav. Scott looking to see off White again. Last ball of the first over. No runs scored. Oh, and it stayed low again. Lucky that wasn't on line for How's That. Otherwise, that was curtains. So 0 for 0 after the first over. Merrifield into Scott again. Plays on the leg side. Oh, he's going to take him on. He's gone! Scott is run out, and How's That's title defence is in tatters. Yeah, he's well out there. A big moment in the match. Pasterfield with a direct hit, and Scott is out for naught. And Tom Doy, in his first outing at the WCG, will have to get the bulk of these runs, you feel. A brain explosion from Scott, and his side are in trouble. As Tom Doy will face his first delivery in the qualifying final. It's to Gav, it's short. Oh no, he spooned it straight to Matt White at short cover, and they're 2 down. Disaster for How's That? They look finished. Madeline walks to the crease needing a miracle. Gav bowls to her now. Oh, and it's play miss outside the off stump. Yet to get off the mark here. How's that? Merrifield in again. Oh, it's hit Madeline on the legs. Oh, and she is going to scoot through for a leg by. Mark hasn't been able to pick it up cleanly. And How's That are off the mark. 20 needed off 10 deliveries for How's That. Madeline at the crease facing Mark now. Oh, she's hit it and she's out. How's That are finished. And we will have a new champion in the T20 Big Bash. Wet Up have destroyed How's That by 19 runs and will move through to play Nice Gary in the decider. A big last over from Pasterfield and the clutch play of getting Scott earns him man of the match. So we will have a new T20 champion. Will it be Nice Gary, who have been in fine form for the tournament, or will Wet Up take the momentum from this win into the final and cause an upset? We'll see you then.